some havoc.
Yeah, I would have preferred Kaizen picked up Verm instead of maybe Blazer.
What about that hail? I
Uh,
guess they wanted to run. They really wanted to run that Rook Ray lane, which meant they needed to pick up a different bottom lane. Do you think there was something they could have picked? I don't think there was. They didn't know Verm was going to go bottom, right? I'm sure they were assuming Fetterstone was going to go bottom, and that also threw him off.
yeah, I assume that too. That Featherstone would have gone bot. Other than Hale, there's not too much else he could have gone that's a viable bottom. It's like maybe Moxie, Minerva, maybe Carter. That's about it.
Yeah, I agree. And Harrow coming out as first ban again for Kaizen. They're really respecting this ban. Are they? Is there somebody on Serial Gaming? Do they play an amazing Harrower? Is this like a respect ban coming out? 2 games in a row now. This ban's been out.
I know Tompus plays at bottom lane. I'm not sure if I guess Kaizen's been scrimming SG, or else I don't know why else they would be banning Harrower.
Right, and there goes that bow ban again, and first pick Bastion this time. I'm assuming we'll see a Claudessa picked up in these first two picks for Surreal Gaming. That was like an instant pick Bastion for Kaizen there.
It's pretty much the other way around from last picking phase. Bastion
Almost,
first.
almost exactly same bands, same first 3 picks. Just different teams this time. Claudessa Ray were the first 2 picks, right, for Kaizen game 1.
Yep.
So do you think they're going to pick up a Malady here? They have this Ray. They might throw him off and also pick up Malady again. I don't think they're going to. But I'm sure SG can make it work, absolutely.
No, I don't think so. Well, no, because I know SMD is probably going to be that Ray. If he's not Malady, he's usually the Ray.
Yeah, I agree. So we'll see what they do here. Next 2 picks, though, coming out for Kaizen. We'll see what their plans are this time. Let's see if they changing it up.
You should just announce right now that you're allowing the new heroes and see what happens.
For game 2.
Yeah, man.
Just for game 2. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. And Verm and Fetterstone picked up. Wow, these are kind of like mirror teams because Verm, Fetterstone, Bastion was on SG last term. This is interesting. We'll see if a Rook gets picked up over here on SG on their next 2 rounds or not. But interesting.
Thinking it will.
Yeah, Rook actually going. Well, we're in round 3, round 4 of the draft. Rook not picked up. I guess both these teams haven't been prioritizing it as highly. Bo was a banned out. They had to secure their tanks since these other tanks aren't available yet. So we'll see. We'll see if Rook gets picked here or not. What do you think they're going to do? Are they going to pick Rook? What would they pick with Rook? What's their plans?
I'm guessing they'll go Tinder again. They like the Tinder. The Tinder plan did a lot of work. It guaranteed them 2 towers mid that one time, which was pretty huge.
Absolutely. Serial Gaming highly values that Tinder, but they know other teams don't, so they don't have to worry about picking it up early, I feel. And that's definitely a big boon for them. But we'll see. We'll see if a Tinder's picked up here in these next 2 picks or if they last pick it. I would imagine they'll pick it up here. But what are they going to pick up with it? Blazer?
It has to be Rook or Blazer, yeah.
They could pick up Rook and Blazer in Tinder last. I don't know. I don't know. But they are thinking it over. Thinking it over. What would you pick if you were in their shoes right now?
Well, like I said, they probably want their ADC now. I mean, I've seen it happen before, but I'm not. I mean, it could happen again. I've had a team pick all 3 attack damage carries, so Vermilion, Featherstone, Rook, and I think Harrower was banned at the time. So they might want to do that in case Kaizen pulls that. I mean, I don't think they've done that before, but it's possible.
What, run 3 ADCs?
Yeah. So
It
much physical damage.
it is, but they are going to pick up that rook, and they pick up a
Yeah, there's a
Tinder.
Tinder.
They value that Tinder. Let's see. I don't think they're going to pick up a Blazer here. Who knows? Who knows what craziness is about to be afoot? Last 2 picks for KZN now, though. So what, do they have a Claudessa Ray? They could run Rook Tinder. They could run Blazer Tinder if they get that Blazer right. They can do a few things and put Rook bottom. Um, I'm assuming
I'm
we're going to
pretty
see...
sure it's Rook Tinder, Claudus Array mid.
They could also pick up Hale, right? They can run Hale versus Fetterstone if they want to go that route.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, Ryzen goes. He could go either Feder or Vermilion. I know he's practiced Verm before during a few weeks.
Right. Last 2 picks. They're thinking about it. So far, pretty strong lineups from both these teams. Just drafting alone. I think better than what we saw last game. I agree. I think KZN, their lineup was a little weak. They definitely got outpicked. And they pick up a Malady Vex.
Huh.
I was not expecting those 2 heroes to come out, but I guess they did need to secure kind of their mid lane power, ADP or AP, and Vex to go top. So maybe we'll see a Verm Vex. We'll see that Malady Bastion. That will be interesting to see. KZN try and run Bastion Malady against Serial Gaming in the mid lane. We'll see how effective that is, right? Because obviously SMD and OJC, very experienced in that combination. They should definitely know how to play against it.
Yeah, the only difference is when Serial Gaming did it, it was against 2 squishy heroes. If they do it, it's going to be against the Ray and a Claude, which is going to be hard because even if you go on the Ray, Claude will heal them up and he probably won't die.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a big thing. It's a big thing. If you can't burst it down, it's going to fail, and they might even be able to just turn on Malady and kill Malady.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Last pick of the draft.
Yeah, they just need their bottom laner, which is, I'm guessing, oh, there it is, Carter.
Well, and they pick up Carter. Is it going to be Carter versus Fetterstone? That's going to be interesting. And we're going to see if we can get into this game here. Let's make sure both teams are ready. And we'll be off to the races. How do you think they're going to lane this? Is it actually going to be a Carter bottom, or is it going to be Rook bottom versus this Fetterstone?
I think no, it should be Carter, because if it's Rook bottom, it's going to be like Carter Tinder, which is weird.
Which is very weird. So Carter Fetterstone. We've seen Carter Fetterstone before, and Fetterstone usually comes out far on top. So we'll see how that. If that's going to be the case, we'll see what Laser Lemon is able to do with Carter against Fetterstone here.
Yeah, Featherstone. Yeah, he should win. He has the shield. He has more DPS, and if he gets a dampening cloak, he should always be on top when after trade-offs.
I think Featherstone beats, in an equal skill matchup, in a 1v1, I think Featherstone beats Carter. I don't know if that's what they're going to do. They could try and do a 2v1 scenario, right? They could put Carter in the top, and they can run Claudessa Tinder. They could run Rook Tinder in the bottom lane against that Featherstone and try and 2v1 them.
Yeah, I haven't seen actually. Have you casted a game recently where there's a 2v1? I haven't seen that recently.
I've been casting games where there was 3v1s mid. Papa Please is nuts. But they make it work. In the challenger bracket, they've been making it work. They've been doing that tri-lane quick push. So let's see what happens here. We're about to find out. 10 seconds. Let's see if it's going to be a 2v1 scenario. Could be a hard counter. See if he when he buys a Dragon Shield. Alright, loading in. What's going to be your predictions? Predict it. Artemis. or say nothing. I think we lost Artemis. Did we lose Artemis? No, you're still there. Are you still there, Artemis? All right, well, we're going to give him a moment to come back and figure out where he ran off to. But we're loaded into this game. It's loading a little slow, but we should be jumping in very, very shortly. We'll see how they're going to set this up. They're going to 2v1 it. They're not. Hey, you're back. You're back. Are you back?
Yeah.
Artemis? Oh, welcome back. So let's see. What are we going to have here? So Tompes is on that Carter, but we don't know. He is going to go in the bottom lane, so does it look like we're going to see a 2v1 scenario here? Looks like
2v1 today.
Yeah, looks like going to be a pretty standard laning. Oh man, I love Zeevil having that giant. Oh my god, look at that Razor. It's so big. It's as big as Ray. Maybe even bigger than Ray. So large. And so it looks like we're going to have a standard composition going out here. We're going to have on Kaizen's side is Arnar and Mantakias, Verm, Vex. This is definitely a comfort combination for these two guys. They've been playing, they were playing together for a very long time on those two heroes for a very long time. We'll see how they're able to do in the top lane, see if they can shake off the rust with that combination. We are going to see that Bastion Malady in the mid lane. We'll see if this is effective against Surreal Gaming or not. I don't know. I agree with you. I think this Kalada Sahil is going to be big, and SMD, very, very good at positioning, and they might be able to counter that pretty hard. It's going to be interesting. And then the bottom lane, Featherstone versus Carter.
Yep. See what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what, I like the two mines in the back here on SMD. That's super smart. Because obviously they're going to try and going on this little squirrel, right? And if they try and jump onto the squirrel, they're going to take 2 mines in the face.
2 mines? Looks like 3 mines to me.
Is it? It's hard to tell. You're right. It is 3 mines. They're going to take 3 mines to the face.
2 monitors.
And there they go. They go right in on SMD. SMD taking the double.
Oh,
but
man.
there's those 3 mines that Hogan just has to run away from. And I don't know if they were going to get a kill there or not. But that was smartly played. I liked that mine placement. Very, very well done. But in the top lane here, Rook, Tinder. Who's going to be able to push harder, Rook, Tinder, or Vermilion, Vex? I think Vermilion, Vex has slightly better wave clear.
Someone's lagging, I guess.
Yep, someone lagging. Gonna have a little restart.
Verm Vex has better wave clear.
Verm, Vex, yeah, definitely better wave clear. We'll see if they're able to use that to their advantage in this lane.
It's going to be interesting because, let's say Tinder does hook onto this Verm. Like I said, that purge from Vex saves lives. He just purges right away and he can just walk away free.
Yeah, that's a good point. Love that purge on Vex. Love the purge on Vex. We'll see if that's effective here in this laning phase. What do you think? I haven't seen any Fitzes come out. Well, this I think is the first competitive match since the patch, if I'm not mistaken. And we haven't seen a Fitz yet tonight. Do you think with the Fitz nerf, we're just not going to see that pet in competitive play anymore? Do you think people are still going to pick it up?
Even with the nerf, it's still better than like Luster. The reason you get it is for that gold boost, right?
Yep. Well, the gold boost is the main reason. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, the movement speed is nice, I suppose, but...
Actually, I was wrong. There is a Fitz out. Malady has a Fitz, and they're jumping right in here on Dudley. He's going to take a lot of harass. But I don't think they're going to kill Bastion just yet. He is, at these early levels, is definitely the time to be killing this the Bastion, the dragon here. Because he is not that tanky. Yep.
His Elder Stone, which I'm assuming that's what that is.
I would imagine so.
And bot lane, Featherstone pushing on this Carter. He can't, not yet anyways, he can't really do much against him.
Yeah, that's good. Definitely going to be a dampening cloak coming out here very, very soon. Yes, no kills. When do you think we're going to see first blood here in this game? In this match?
Probably middle lane, I think, has the most potential.
Well, definitely mid lane. What level do you think is going to happen? Level 4, level 5? They're going to have to wait till level 6. Winshogan going to get his rocket boots. He's farming 350 GPM right now.
You should have him pretty soonish.
Another minute or two. They're going to go right in onto OJ Concentrate, though. There's a nice double stun. Absolutely. They're going to try and turn this, but that shock field comes out, and it just does a lot of damage. Oh, they actually get the Fitz off. It's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough, though. Maybe one more auto attack.
Wait.
Oh!
Yes, it is.
First blood goes to Fitz. I called it. First blood to Fitz. I didn't call it. Nice Fitz use. I really didn't think that was going to be enough for the kill, but they did the math, I guess. I like seeing pets get kills. I like seeing, Mystics get kills and Fitz get kills, and even better is when Pinsir gets a kill, because you did it to yourself. Those are the best kills. But they're looking to try and turn this on SMD. Nice dodge of the Whirlwind there, though, but they're going to back out of this, and I don't think any kills are going to happen. That wall, I'm assuming that wall is just more of a defensive wall than anything else to try and block them at this point. Oh, what am I talking about? I was thinking SMD's on Malady. Because why would SMD not be on Malady in this matchup? But he's not. I apologize.
Oh, it looks like that wasn't an Elderstone, by the way. It was just a dampening cloak.
Oh, interesting dampening cloak. I guess against this harass damage. Do you agree with that? Would you rather see an Elderstone, or are you okay with this dampening cloak?
Well, I think Elderstone first would have been better, and then dampening cloak.
Okay. We'll see what he gets next. I'm assuming he's not going to get a dampening cloak or an Elderstone at this point. Not, starting 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's too late. Well, unless the game goes on for 40 minutes, then maybe it'll be slightly effective, but you never know how long these games will last.
But SMD here on Ray, going for the roam. They have the lane pushed in their favor, so maybe going to go for it, but already top lane kind of backing off of this. We'll see what SMD decides to do if he waits
he has
out. He doesn't have his
He has
boots
no
yet.
Rocket Boots yet. Yeah. Looks like he didn't really rush them this time. He bought those 2 items first.
Yeah, and they're going to... Oh, nice work by SMD. Some sweet, sweet sidestepping there. Sidestepping the Whirlwind. That was nice. Very nicely done. Dudley splitting the uprights. Going for a field goal.
Interesting.
Going for a field goal. Wow. That was whiffed big time. We'll see how many whiffs there are today on that Bastion stun. Side charge. Miss it. Yeah, going for no one. How's bottom lane doing? Is Featherstone is beating Carter here, and that's to be expected. I mean, this matchup is so tough for Carter, I think, especially once Featherstone finishes that dampening cloak and it has double health regen in it. That's so tough.
Oh yeah, and Pinsir. I mean, you harass him, you get damage back. Just keep getting harassed either way. Yep,
absolutely. Tompus over here has a glacial gem. I don't know. I think that's a bug. I don't think he has a glacial gem with health regen in it. I could be wrong. I think that's just a display bug.
Yeah, mine says mana regen.
Okay, that makes more sense. Deliverance
going mid.
Going mid. It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss everybody. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the wrong zip code.
That would have been a big deliverance if it would have hit Malady there. That would have been an instant kill. So far, just one death this game. 5 minutes in.
Yeah, who was that? Bastion died. Okay.
Bastion died. No, Bastion didn't die. Claudessa died.
Oh wait, wrong stat. Yeah, Claudessa.
Yes. And here comes another roam over here. This is what they need to do, especially against this Featherstone. But looks like Ryzen is just backing off, hiding in the bushes. Being a scared
Melody's coming behind Ray.
I don't know what they're going to do with this here, though. Melody's looking for it. Looking for the engagement. Not going to happen. Nice 2 mines in the bush there. And that's going to be into that. And here in the mid lane, 2 tanks attacking each other. Exciting days. Hogan, though, coming around through the bushes. I don't know if he was spotted here, but it looks like he's just going to warp out because not much is going to happen. No, he is going to stay. I think they want to try and get a gank onto this Carter, but this lane is so far pushed. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's too pushed.
It's too pushed, and Bastion is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. I mean, he can defend this somewhat decently. He's not super tanky yet, but I don't know. And Malady actually going top lane, not mid lane. Interesting idea. I guess they are assuming Dudley here on Bastion is going to be able to hold this out for long enough. What do you think? Is this a good move? Is this a good roam? Is this a good gank attempt happening or not?
I'm not sure if they'll be, I mean, top is so far pushed as well. If Malady is able to stun out, actually, I don't know. It's tough. I don't think that's a good idea.
I feel they're going to lose their mid tower and not get a kill out of this. Because it's already half. And yeah, and they're going to pressure this. There they go. They're going in. Yeah. Nice rock boots away. Deliverance is going to whiff everybody. Absolutely. And yep, and they're definitely going to lose this tower now. And yeah, I don't know if that was the best use of resources there. And they paid for it.
I think Rocket Boots still has that. I don't know. Is it intended or is it still like a bug where like there's a delay after you use Rocket Boots to use skills?
I don't know if it's intended. I mean, they haven't fixed it yet, so I'm assuming it's intended at this point because it hasn't been changed in months. And it used to affect
going after
bows.
that Tinder.
Yeah.
Going after that Tinder who also has Rocket. I mean, you can't really catch him. I mean, as long as the Tinder's paying attention, which obviously she was, because she just Rocket Bootsed away.
Yeah, I've seen Bone make some just near death escape. So nice, getting 1 stun off, but it's just going to be some harass damage, and they might be able to push this tower and finish it off since they lost their mid tower. Maybe try and counter, but here comes SMB, here comes Tompus. And we're going to have a 3-on-3 bottom lane fight. I don't know where this is going to go. The tri-lanes have met.
Yeah, they took mid, so they don't have anything else there.
This tower is low. So. Dudley going in with the ult, but he's going to die before it gets off. Here comes Vex in the background. Mantequilla's finishing off Carter. And they're going to try, but the double kill comes up for Claudessa. Ryzen is just on his back foot now, but Mantequilla's is pretty healthy there. SMD going for the chase. He is going to get away. Everyone's going to back out. It's going to be a 1-for-1, and they're not going to be able to finish off this tower in the end. And they're actually going to force...
That Vex ult, though.
Yeah, the nice Vex ult for the save. Zeeble, though, going in for with the Deliverance is not going to be enough. They're actually going to try and turn it here. The whiffed ult by RNR. He's just going to have to run from this now. He's got to be careful. 2 auto attacks and he dies. And that will be the end of that.
This whiff is contagious.
The whiffs are contagious tonight. Yeah. Yes, yes. You got to hit those skills. Skill shots got to hit. But Hogan is coming around for a roam here on Malady. We'll see if this time it's effective or not. He's going right in. Rocket Boots are up. Zeeble, though, is going to get stunned out. Not much he can do about that. They're going to try and go on him, but he has the shield up. He's taking a lot of damage. Hogan wanted that to happen, even Rocket Booted in, but he's going to fall for it. No, he's Zach. Oh, no, he is going to fall. The leaf from afar, getting that auto attack travel distance. And here comes Tompus actually on Carter. And they're really roaming in on this. They're trying to find RNR or Mantequilla's. Going for the blocks, and that's going to be the end of that little engagement there. But at the bottom lane here, Ryzen just trying to defend this. He has his ult activated. They're so low, but he's not going to be able to finish him off. He's doing a good job defending this tower, though. SMB is just going to pour it out. Rise is going to pot up, and they're going to go back to just farming this lane.
Top tower is gone, though.
Yes, absolutely. 2 towers down in favor of Serial Gaming. So let's take a look at this gold graph. So it's about a all right, so it's a 1,500-ish gold lead in favor of Surreal Gaming. It's a pretty close game. This Baldir is definitely going to help them out unless the rotation comes around. Hogan looking for the shot. He's going to miss his stun, but here comes Vex.
No.
Dudley has the ult off. They're all going to miss, however. They're going to try and turn this on the top. It's not going to happen. Nice deliverance by Zeevil. And they even get a tower in the bottom lane, it looks like. Am I right? No. Where did they get a tower?
Yeah.
Where did I miss the tower?
Yeah,
Oh,
the tower bottom.
Bottom lane, yes, in KZN's favor. That, yeah. So now we're about a 2,500 gold lead in Surreal Gaming's favor. So they're starting to pull away on the gold here in the game. Still pretty close, though.
Yeah, it's definitely better than last game where the gold lead was absurd at this point in the game.
Yeah, it was like a 12,000 gold lead at the 15-minute mark or something. So positive news there. They're definitely not going to get this tower right now, and they have to be careful because Rook is coming around. And just going to defend this off. So what does KZN need to do here? What's their next play? They just need to find a pick-off, or do they need to push their lanes out? Does Federer need to start getting in these fights?
They definitely need to start. I mean, they need to do something. I think the thing is they don't initiate too many fights. So
Ryzen's going to spot out OJ Concentrate here. The double jump by SMD into the Cursed Wand. They're trying to turn this, but they're turning it around onto SMD himself. Ryzen is alive. He's going to fall now. And the heal coming out by OJ Concentrate. So very, very successful gank attempt there. And that's what that Claudessa does, man. That Cursed Wand used very effectively there. Nice work. They are going to get a mid tower for this, though, to try and even that up. So at least they're getting a little bit of their map control back from that mid tower.
Yeah. But I think KZN needs to... I don't know. They need to start to try and initiate more fights or do something, because at this point, you know, it's just going to be endgame. Rook's going to have his DPS items.
Yep, and they're trying to engage here onto Bastion, but not going to happen. I don't think they're going to try and fight over Sindara at this point. But we shall see. There's a lot of people in that bush. Dudley, though, in a little bit of trouble. He's going to try and turn his ult. He's taking a lot of damage. He goes and gets a nice 2-man ult on OJ Concentrate onto Zeevil. Here comes Vex in the background. But Zeevil is still up on Rook. Nice Shadow. He's still alive. He's going to finally go down to Hogan there at the end. They're going to turn this on to Bone as well. Ryzen has the ult activated. That ammunition is going off. But he falls. Well played. Oh, he actually gets the kill before he dies. But in the end, there was annihilation. Surreal Gaming put it up twice. Surreal Gaming's favor there. So 2 for 5, and they lose a tower there. Lots of great plays coming out here from Surreal Gaming. I love that Curse Wand being picked up by SMD. Bringing the Curse Wand back. I love it.
Yeah, Hogan also picked one up as well.
So they are going to be able to stop this push on the tier 2 tower. They do get it down to half, though. So they got to be careful on that. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying earlier. KZN, they need a team. They need to group up and start looking for fights, because right now they're just trying to farm, and SG is initiating these fights and and winning them.
Yeah, the last team fight, it wasn't even it wasn't completely one-sided. KZN, they still have a good chance at these team fights. They just need to actually make them happen before SG gets out of control.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But 4 men hiding in a bush, looking for a gank attempt. Malady might be in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, nice dodge on those, but he's definitely dead with that stun. And Arnar as well. Nice. Not going to be enough, though. He's definitely going to die. And that 4-man gank attempt, very, very effective. And that's exactly SG is doing what they should be doing. Grouping up, looking for pickoffs, making it happen. And KZN is not. Mantequillas is in a little bit of trouble here himself. He's going to purge. Oh, he can only purge one of those. He's still alive, but barely surviving that death ray. barely surviving the death ray, but it's okay because he's going to have to go back to base, and this is going to give them a free Sandara. Plant is
Yeah,
down.
that
Hear this.
Shaman's headdress let Vex survive.
Shaman headdress. It's not a shaman headdress. It's a dampening cloak. You know it. Shaman's headdress. Game you playing? Yeah, the dampening cloak. That was narrowly avoiding death there. So Crushing Mace finished here on Zeevil. That's going to be so effective against this Bastion, but this Bastion has so far not built against armor. He's been building against magic damage, but it has. I'm not sure what he's built. I don't know what that next item is going to be. What do you think this is? It's a big item.
Huh. Yeah, it's odd.
Not sure, but they're going to go in on Zeevil. Curse Wand used. Double stun activated. He's still alive, though. There goes the hide and seek. He's going to be able to get away. No, he's not going to be able to get away. But SMD here is going to try and turn it. It's just going to hit Dudley there on Bastion, and they're going to be fine. That's what they wanted to do. Nice last-minute Krytos change to the bottom lane instead of keeping it in the top lane where they would have lost it. So they're going to get a tower out of this. They're all going to back. They're going to defend. They're probably going to lose this tier 2, but they should not lose a generator from this, especially since Rook is not going to be in this fight, it would seem.
He might send that 3.5 second ult to change.
He does.
Change
He has a
everything.
deliverance. Hogan is going to spot out to SMD. SMD is just going to rock boot away. And Curse Wand. Both of them on cooldown at the moment. They should be back up, though. But here goes a fight. They just gave up the tower. Not much they can do on that. They're going to fight it here on the generator. We'll see what happens. Rook actually might be back in time for this fight if they can delay it just a couple seconds longer. And that creep wave actually looks like it's going to happen. So there they go. They're looking for it. The plant is down. Dudley's coming in. Vex is coming in. Dudley does not have his ult activated. I don't know if it's on cooldown. It's on cooldown, so not much he can do there. But Surreal Gaming is just walking over on this team fight. And this might be game right here, folks. We'll see if they're able to hold this off. They need to get a couple kills. Otherwise, this very possibly could be game.
Ooh.
Oh, and Hogan going to get sniped out. Nice rocket by Tompus. And they're going to look to end this game right now.
But yeah.
Arnar taking a lot of damage. He's going to try and bound her away, but he's going to get popped back. He's going to have to use the rockets jump just to get away, but that's game. I don't see how they could possibly stop this. I want to say GG well played, but no one will see no one gets to see that. Surreal Gaming, that was huge. No, they don't see it. Spectators, they don't see anything from spectators, unfortunately. So everyone thinks you're a pretty BM there, Artemis. But I just want to say, man, Surreal Gaming, that was huge play for Surreal Gaming. They just walked right over on that team fight, and I mean, there's nothing KZN can do there. I feel Bastion's ult was down, so he was effectively useless, in that generator fight with no ult.
Yeah, that's one of his. That's what Bastion does. He needs that ult.
Yeah, you gotta know when to use that ult. You gotta know when to save it. I don't know. He had 40 seconds on it, so it was like 40. I think they used it in a fight, and they knew the monkey was spawning. They had to have known the monkey was coming up if there was only 40 seconds left on it. So, gotta save that Bastion ult for that generator fight. Super important. But Surreal Gaming, man, just outplaying KZN there in that team fight. It was pretty big. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
KZN, a little rusty, I suppose. They just need to. I guess they just need to scrim more.
They need to
I haven't
figure it
actually
out,
seen
yeah.
them scrim too much, so.
I agree. I mean, any team needs to scrim. I think every team needs to scrim more. Otherwise, you're going to fall off, right? And Surreal Gaming definitely been scrimming a lot. They've been doing a lot of good work. A lot of great players.
Yeah, they're scrimming everybody.
They are doing what they can, what they have to do, what they need to do to stay on top.